Alright. Alright, we're live. Today, we're back with my playthrough of Star Wars. Okay, that's a Mandalorian speaking in the background. Like, who the fuck's speaking? It's a Mandalorian speaking in the background. I'm like, whose voice is that? But, what was I saying? So today, we're back with my playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Yeah, for some reason, a Mandalorian over here started having a random conversation to himself. Odd. So, yeah, so we're back. So today we're going to try and... We'll see. Potentially try and get Alderaan done today. Try and get the third planet... Well, we can't get this planet done actually in one stream. But I want to try and get the first part of Alderaan done today. It's going to be the main focus of today. It's the main plan of action. So last stream we finished off Dantooine. And we pretty much did every quest Alderaan. So now I've got to go speak to Mandalore. We're going to speak to Mandalore. And one thing that's kind of sad about this game, in particular, really sad about this game is, I don't know what I don't know what it's like on YouTube, but when I go to Twitch, the first game always has like a lot higher follower base than KOTOR 2, which I just find sad because I feel like KOTOR 2 does 90% things better than the first game. Like just in general, like it fixes a lot of the. Like, you can upgrade your weapons a lot more effective, the combat's more consistently, you don't miss as much. Gameplay's a lot better. It's kind of crazy. But the first game always gets more views. And I'm starting a little bit earlier today's chat because I had actually a bunch of delivery items came, which arrived about 2 hours ago. Anyway, let's see what's going to say.
You defeated Braylor in the battle circle. Either you're very lucky, or you're a lot tougher than you look. Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some...
I like how it says everything here.
I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
Anyway, what's up, Tennessee? Well... And we also did this as well. I set off starship areas and
I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
After I set off this portion, I had to fight through a pack of bowmen.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
What? You knew that would happen?
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
Alright. Oh, double-bladed lightsaber? Oh, what a good... Ooh. Right, what a good reward, actually. So I can't give Claire a double-bladed lightsaber, I know that. Whoa. She's got double-bladed. He's got a short lightsaber. I can't remember what skills he specializes in again, man. I'm terrible at remembering shit like this. Feats. Let's look at feats. Feats. Okay, so he does have master two-hand weapon. Alright, you're getting a double-bladed lightsaber, dude. Okay. Green as well. Interesting. When you get the right, what I should do is try and get the right lightsaber color for all the classes there. Like Guardian's obviously blue, Sentinel's yellow, and Consular's green. I'll have a look later. Let's just continue. Let's get talking.
Are you ready to go to Isis yet?
You learned anything new about scouts on third ship?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Isis. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
Okay, what do you know about Colonel Tobin?
Colonel Tobin is General Vaclu's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting Vaclu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaclu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaclu seems to have adapted well to peacetime.
Oh yeah, one thing as well, I forgot to mention, I was talking about this in the Discord. So obviously we just finished off Halo Wars 2 base game, right? We finished off Halo Wars 2's base game on yesterday, right? Obviously we're going to do the DLCs, right? But I've noticed something. Every time I'm doing like these newer Halo games and I criticize Halo 5, I always seem to get a bunch of dislikes when I criticize Halo 5's campaign, and I just find it funny. It's absolutely hilarious. Like, it's crazy that you're still a fanboy to a game that came out 9 years ago that was a flop in the cut. Even Microsoft's eyes and FIFA 3's industry's eyes, they do not like Halo 5. Because why would they have scrapped all the features of Halo 5 in Halo Infinite? So I don't get why there's like these fanboys that seem to be getting annoyed by it, because even the developers themselves don't like the game. But I just had to bring that up because it's so funny. It's like, it's the only series I can't criticize one game in the series and a bunch of fanboys get mad. It's so weird. Like other series, I criticize games and series but people get mad. But anyway, continue the game.
When you were last
I could talk about that all day.
didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that
I just find it funny.
fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Outlaws.
I don't blame you.
Outlaws. Like, you're not talking about Star Wars Outlaws, are you? I'm never touching that crap
Are you
ever.
ready to go to Isis yet?
Sorry. Alright, let's go.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out.
Are you talking about some other series called Outlaws?
How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under
Sure.
one banner. Mine.
Ah yes, the Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed, the future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian
She predicted the
crusade.
future. That's the crazy
Perhaps your
part.
people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end
Sorry, I'm
comes,
just going to talk
that
out. I'll
you
talk
remember
after
that
this.
kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Okay. I like her cursor, but she just disappears. Okay, I'm fine with my party. I don't need to change my party. So I'll answer your question now. I was never going to play it bad about it again, so I gave it a try. It's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, I heard it's not as bad as it was at launch. The problem, I don't really have an interest. I don't really have an interest in anything related to Disney Star Wars in general, but I just don't like anything related to Disney Stars. But with the exception of that, I know they fixed the bugs and all that. They fixed all the bugs and all that. Like it's actually not it's not a buggy mess anymore. I'll say that about it. Just not really my type of game. Like, I'm not really into this. I'm not really into the smuggling stuff in the Star Wars universe. It doesn't really interest me in general. I'm more into like the Sith and the Jedi and lightsaber stuff. That's just all the stuff I'd be more interested in Star Wars. I know this is going to make some Andor fans mad, but I don't really consider it. Andor is not really proper Star Wars. That's just some fucking politic crap. Like, Star Wars is always going to be more about the Force and lightsabers and Jedi and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's got interesting stuff. There's stuff that I find really interesting in the universe, but I just didn't have, it wasn't my type of game, Outlaws, in general. Because it kind of reminds, kind of like the MMO, which we're going to do after this. The MMO, I really did not like the smuggler story in the MMO. The smuggler story in the MMO, it's not my cup of tea. It was actually quite crap, to be honest. I like the Jedi, I like the Sith. I like certain troopers. Troopers are alright. Like, I thought the Imperial Agent story in the Old Republic MMO was actually kind of cool. Like the spy thriller and all that shit. That was kind of interesting. And I like Mandalorians and all that, and bounty hunters and all that stuff. But not really smuggling. That's just not really. I don't really have an interest in smuggling stuff. And so what the? Whoa, that was crazy. Smuggling shit in the Star Wars universe. I'll check it. Like 300 XP, man. How tanky that guy was. I can't even hit the guy because there's so many people attacking this. It's a Sith assassin as well, tanky, man. I'm a high level though, we're like level 34 now. Right, let's on some buffs. What the hell? The Mandalorian
You didn't think you were the only ones with stealth generators, did you? Over here. There are more of them.
The Emperor, he's fighting with his fists.
For Mandalore.
There we go. Much better damage. Put the buff on, man. The only problem is the buff on is so quickly though. Which shows a way to increase your power to rotation in this, so. Like it's already out already.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to ISIS immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Alright. Right, so we're forced to bring Mandalore with us. Don't know who to bring actually. Don't know who to bring. So we've done all at HK, so I don't need HK anymore. I guess we'll bring this. So we've not used this in a while. We'll bring her. But we still, I've got a decent amount of Star Wars games we're going to be doing this year. A couple of Star Wars games we're going to do this year. Obviously we did KOTOR 1, we're now doing KOTOR 2. We're going to do the MMO right after this. It's the MMO, it's going to be very long. It's going to be possibly the longest, might be the longest playthrough on the entire channel I've ever done. Potentially the MMO. Though we're only going to be going one character though, we're only going to be doing one character. We're going to do one character, the base game and all the DLCs. And we'll see. Maybe a little bit of endgame. We'll see. Because if I did all 8 class stories, man, I'd be playing that game for the rest of... Not playing the game for the rest of life, but I'd be playing the game for the rest of the year. If I did all 8 class stories in the MMO.
Saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Maybe. Alright, I see. This place, man, fucking older.
Here we are, the city of ISIS. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
You know, I would love to see a Star Wars game set during the Mandalorian Wars, man. Like, the Mandalorians, like, at their peak power. Their peak power when they, like, conquered, like... What was it, like? I think they conquered, like, 20% of the galaxy, I'm pretty sure. Some shit like that, man, during their peak. They were crazy. It's kind of ironic, though, when Kreia was talking about that to Mandalore, like, saying, you Mandalorians are going to be suffering for centuries. Yeah, she wasn't wrong. It ended up happening. I mean, even the Mandalorians never fully recovered. Ever. Like, look at by the time of the Clone Wars, they only had their own planet. That was the only place Mandalorians left, and that was about it. So the race completely corrupt, was completely, and the constant civil war and all that. We're completely crushed. Yeah, let's see. Powers. What do I want to put on power-wise? I guess we'll do stun droid. Now, the only bad thing is we got a new character though, so I'm going to have to spend like the next 3 to 4 minutes leveling them up. But at least we get the final companion though, so it shouldn't be that bad. It'll be easier after this. Let's see. Disable droid. The reason why I don't pick up the auto level up because the auto level doesn't always give them the best skills. So it's better to pick the manual level up. They're much faster using the mouse on this over the freaking controller than interact with stuff. Let's see. I wish I could get rid of that critical strike. Pair security and computer. I'm not sure. See what else we could give her. Better to channel force quicker. Where's that? There we go. That using boost lightsabers. Now we added dexterity or strength. Yeah, we'll do that. Pretty sure that actually makes them hit even higher. Guess I'll give you battle meditation. Reflexes. Yeah, sure, why not? You know what I'll need to do? Soon. I'm gonna have to craft a bunch of top end lightsaber crystals. Not lightsaber crystals, lightsaber parts. Because it's gonna be a bit not soon, probably not in today's stream, but potentially probably the next stream of this. We're gonna run into the problem where I have to place the companions. I can't place myself because there's certain missions in this game you can't place the main character. And when we do those missions, yeah, I got to make sure they have the best lightsaber crystals, or we're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle real badly. Which is kind of crazy because obviously I'm using the XP mod for this because it's impossible to get to max level on this. It's physically impossible to get to max level without a glitch. But if you don't use the XP mod, usually like in your 20s around about here, so it's not as bad. Alright, he specialises in demolition and awareness. Yeah. Demolition's more useful than awareness. Shit, I didn't check what Mandalore has. As his stats. No, he specialises in guns, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll get demolition up first before we work on other skills. Damn. I'm gonna do this one. Refueling, strength, stealth, nah. Be careful with ranger, there's fuel supplies to any attempts to fight the basketball. Yeah, we'll do that. It's kind of crazy. Mandalore has much higher strength and dexterity, even though he specializes in using blasters. You know, it's got continuity is 16, so I can put something on him. Demolition. This is gonna take. Sorry, chat. It just happens every time I get a new character, man. They start at a low level, so I gotta freaking level them all up from the start. Let's see what I put on him. Continuity, charisma, intelligence, reflexes. We'll do that. Put that on him, I guess. Then for gloves, we got a dexterity glove. Dexterity plus 5. Dexterity plus 5? Yeah, that'll be very good for him. Everybody doesn't specialise in repair. And let's see, harness. Let's see. Stealth's useless for him. Strength, dexterity. That's too many skills. I don't want to put that on him. Force resistance. Force resistance isn't as powerful as compared to the first game. 50% less damage versus all these elements. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that one. Then we're gonna level him up. Demolition. Beats. Alright, improved toughness. Very tanky character. Can't use the force, so I may as well make him super tanky. Let's see. Level impression shot. Get that next time. The demolition. Does anybody know? See treat injury? Does that also affect force heal? So if I use force heal on him, will that give him more health if his street injury is higher? I would assume it does. We'll get his street injury up anyway. Street injury and demolition. Increases flexation. Then feats, we'll see. Maybe level 16 and level 20. Okay, we'll activate that. Level is he right now? 14. We'll get him there. You probably get like level 30. Most of my companions are like level 30 now anyway. Fair security and where's the demolition one? Demolition is stealth, he doesn't specialize in stealth. But it's still useful. It sticks to me. Yeah. Can we get this skill now? Yep. Precision shot 4. It's probably the longest part of this game, man. If I can try to level people up. As I said, I know you can auto-level them up, but auto-level them doesn't pick the best skills. So I like to manually pick it, you know, so I can pick the best skills possible for them. I know this is a little bit boring to watch. I mean, he's level 20 and we only get like another 10 levels. Dexterity 15. Feats, let's see. Feats. Alright. Precision shot 5, so he's going to have a very high hit chance. Master Caution. I don't know, so they're my favourite levels, man. The levels where you get nothing to level up on. Just instantly done. We'll do that. Re-entry. Bonus. Imagine doing this on console, man. I bet this would be well slow, man. Having to level all these skills, man. By the way, if you're going to play KOTOR 2 on console, by the way, the game has a lot of issues on backwards compatibility. So you'd be better playing the PC version of KOTOR 2. I recommend to anybody, you're going to play KOTOR 2, play the PC version. On Steam, in particular. Unless you have an original Xbox, because it's terrible on back compat. There's a lot of issues on back compat. Captain moves 10% faster than normal. Where's that skill that increases its hit? Is that not assist for blast heals? Is that only for lightsaber heals? Only assist for blast. Lightsaber heals. Dual strike and character use teamwork to defend any party source attack caps against it. Who wants to hit? Sure. Man, this guy's gonna hit. Mandalore's gonna hit every single hit, man. I thought you could get that dexterity. I thought you could get that certain skill that, like... But I guess you can't do that for blasting characters. Because it's only thing for... other characters. Alright, it's almost maxed out. Demolition, 3 entry. There we go. Level 33. Level 33. What's his stats before we go into the gameplay? 23 dexterity. Intelligence 13, wisdom 14. Not bad. Not bad at all. His demolition is 45. Team entry is 35. Okay. Well, let's save. So we don't have to do that again. Ever again. The good thing is that's just got every character in the game now, so so we shouldn't have to worry about doing that leveling up screen anymore. Well, I might have to do a little bit if I change companions, but it won't be as bad.
I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
What's been going on here?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. It's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Any news of the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Priceless? Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
House, can I go now?
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Okay, so we need to keep the starport vista. Uh-oh. I like how it has my name on it, even though I was here 2 months ago. And like, maybe it were. No, I think it's Mandalorian's fucking ID. What the? Why is that like a random thing then? You come here, you are weak and a screwy without my... Oh, of course, it's a fucking merchant. And now, shouldn't you be roughed up, Biff, for a few credits? I don't need your junk to make me stronger. I love the dark side options in this game, man. Okay, let's see what you have in stock. Usually I translate what they say, but he's a fucking settler, he's a trader. Pretty crap, any good armor? But these all the exterior. Nah, I got better than that. So look how expensive that is, man. And I can make better items than that. That's one thing I think the first game does better than the second game. I'll say that. Is when it comes to like buying stuff in the late game, you get a lot better stuff to buy in this first game over the second game. The beast does not look happy.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Why do you ask?
These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships.
The beast does not seem happy.
Gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great
You're a
distances
beast rider,
down
man. You're not very good at keeping a beast cam.
We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the beast riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts of the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
Well, whatever happened in this game, clearly they fell elite shooter again, because in the Old Republic MMO, which is set, I think it's 300 years after the event of this, the beast riders and the normal people are fighting again. How are things unreal?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city walls, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of ISIS.
Your beasts seem reckless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
It'd also be the Sith. Why do you have so many beasts in cages?
These beasts you see here are for
Okay, we already know this. Okay. I'll be going now.
Calm. What?
Run! The bomber is out of control!
Oh no. That was predictable. And it's dead.
I don't know what to say. I've heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Could also be the... I'll be going. I'm not going to say no to credits. Might be doing a light side playthrough, but I still want it. I'm not going to say no to money. I'm not one of those types of Jedi. I'm not like one of those types of Jedi that are like, no, I don't need credits. I don't need credits, you know? Money's money.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk.
What a fucking lie.
The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters.
What is this propaganda? I did not shoot anything.
Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
Yes, the Republic were totally the ones who attacked. Totally wasn't them. Anybody else speak in this area before we go in? No, I think that's everyone.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on ISIS?
Okay, we skip through this. Looks like we're both in a rush.
Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Thank you. I love persuasion. I mean, squad persuasion's even cooler, but it could be... As a light side character, it's a bit of a risk.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
Do you have any proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
How many other journalists are being rounded up today?
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
You're vitally that man's right. I'll make sure the story gets out.
Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
No worries.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
I sense you're not telling me something.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
If you expect me to help you out, tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest.
Yeah.
What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I don't have an open star visa.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Are we talking about something else?
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Okay. A visa. Fucking visa in the Star Wars universe. I guess something like that would actually exist. Let's save this. Right,
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
Why are there so many beast cages around?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
Yeah, but what about the ones on the ground? What's a drill?
A Drexel is a flying beast.
Yeah.
Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
But your Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore, what happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess
Okay, we know
Gallia,
this. We know this. We'll just skip this. After all that time, are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Can I ask you something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time.
There's a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Could you tell me about the troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How did you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Damn.
Stay out of trouble.
Fair enough. Guess you can't question orders, I suppose.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
No, I lie. I don't know. Why do you think I was off? Yes, I am.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Let's see what's the stock. Let's see. Anything useful? Jedi robes. Wow. Wow. Fucking junk, man. I have Jedi Master robes. I'm just in my other cap. Not my other cap. Another fucking. Why does Barrel Duel get so many Barrel Duel, man? Why does Barrel Duel get so many robes in this game over the main character? Barrel Duel robes, man. You know how many there I found? I got like 3 sets of Barrel Duel robes, man. And I can't even put them on him because they're like dark side robes and neutral robes, and he's a light. And this is a light side playthrough, so he's light side. So I can't even put them on. It's so stupid.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Not my concern. This isn't my home planet.
Leave here, off-worlder. My words are meant for the sons and daughters of Onderon. Your type continues to plunder our world, and we have nothing to show for it. Be gone!
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
I'll keep my peace on it. That guy looks like he's gonna be trouble. Access denied, okay.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
I've done all HQ things, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah. Once patched to find the location of I actually forgot to talk to HK-47 about that. On the ship. Systems failing, master. Who's the like, who even? Why did it? I don't know why they say systems fail, master. Because the HK-50 units don't even have a master. They're like a reduced factory. Who's this?
I'm quite busy right now.
Perhaps later we could talk.
We're gonna have to find another source of cheap fuel now.
But General would cut himself off on many planets of the Republic. This is foolish and solution those senses proposals. You don't understand the people of Alderaan. They are proud and have fought many hours to get where they are, mostly by themselves too. Why the fuck's this guy speaking to the devil? They have given much to the Republic, and see a little return. General believes independence would be in Izzy's best interest. The Republic's fight battles to free Alderaan from Mandalorian should be thankful to the younger brothers after people. She would be honoured. The Mandalorians would never have been on the moon if it wasn't for Exar Kun, and he was a fallen Jedi. I think General Valio is right. What do you think of Queen Tawi? Tawi works through the Republic. She will switch it as popular with our people. Our intentions are good, I admire, but those close to her see the mistakes she makes. Noble, high-ranking military, they all support General Valkyr. She does not have the experience with government which Iverson needs in these times. There would be deep consequences of Alderaan ceasing report. Pilot's agent independent, many serve, many planets better. In time of need, we need lead hand. Wars hunt will protect us all from future conflict. Government will protect again. Who do you trust more? Very good question. I don't trust Valkyrie. He's lied to his people. We've been caught in them before. Tao is honorable. The question is unfair. Sometimes leaders know things that the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says or his people say, but he's also a man of honor. He'll never break a promise. But if you can't trust your leader's word, then how can you trust the orders? Human Sentinels, what do you think?
Yes, human sentient. I want to hear the answer to this as well. Do you stand with youthful idealism or with political pragmatism?
I also confess, I'm curious what you think. I love the options. Trusting your leader is critical. I saw this okay, fellow senators. Queen is Alderan's right rule. The Republic has taken advantage of a local revolution now and then it could be a good thing. I like support to whoever which serves me interest better. Trusting your leader is out of support.
She is a reed in the wind, too frail to stay in place. She will be blown in every direction, and ultimately to no advantage for herself or her people.
Do not judge solely by what it is, but by what it becomes. Experience can be gained. It's something.
You are so naive as well.
I give you even Queen has. If all she'll be a great leader. Naive? Sure. I'm not naive. Influence gained, influence lost. Lol. You know, I was considering putting the option whatever one has the best interest, but I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful on this planet, because if you don't try and if you're doing a light side playthrough, this happened the first time I played this game, right?
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Don't do this, Pada. They will not. This will not help because innocents will die.
Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change.
You will go quietly, fella.
I will not. My cause is just. The Queen must bow to our will.
Damn. Tell everyone to stop now.
My head. Everyone stop now. I will go quietly.
I don't know what you did, but thank you, Offworlder. That was too close for me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
These are dangerous times.
How is that not considered light side? I don't know. Why is that not considered light side? Like, I guess it's not smart to use mind control to get someone to surrender, but wouldn't that be considered a good thing? Causing someone to go quietly, then cause a fucking riot? Oh, who's this now? We don't get too many shutters coming to us anymore, especially shutters without passengers. Good friend works at the starport and noticed this. It raised some questions I answered. So you're last of a dying breed, they say. Too difficult to fight alone, they say. So meet some of my new employers. The bounty on your head will make me and my men special. I hope this is my lucky day. Oh, I don't think it is your lucky day. Idiot. My lucky day. Jeez, I'm close slightly. Why is it like yeah. 4 storms will be. Even as a light side character. Even as a light side character, 4 storm is fucking OP. Now, it drains. The only bad thing with 4 storm is since I'm light side, obviously it drains so much of my force because I'm using a dark side power as a light side character, which not really smart. I want to just change it up a bit. Normally I fight them. This is kind of more of a lightsaber build I'm going, but I don't know. I'm going to Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Sentinel was a bit of a both, to be honest. Uses the force and uses a lightsaber. The Force Storm is literally so broken in this game. Especially if you go like a Sith. You go like a, I think it's just Sith Lord, the one that uses the lightsaber equivalent of
a lot of credit.
Console is the Sith equivalent of console.
If you have the right skills. Beasts are acting up again.
I am 1B-AD, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Let's see if I can rewrite these to be a lot more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Please, give me components for free.
That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on most favorable market conditions. 1B-AD cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
Request access market, change all market price 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Wait, can I buy everything for 0? Nope. That sucks. I would imagine you could buy everything for 0 from it. That would be OP. I think he's trying to screw you over by selling stuff more extortionate. Anyway, I don't really want anything from it.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Man, could have done this.
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
What tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Thanks for the information.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Damn. Tell him I got you 20 credits. No, I don't know how to create items. I'm gonna check something. No, it's not the lab station, it's service station. Yeah, service station we need access to. Well, no. Help. Any good implants? 20 plus strength, dexterity 3. I mean, 80 crits, so it's not terrible actually. What have I even got? What stimulus am I wearing? Constitution plus 2, dexterity plus 3, strength plus 2. Yeah, you're not gonna find a better one than I have. Maybe where I even got that from. So we need to go and talk to the guy far away. Okay. So before we go to the canteen, we... Oh fuck. More guys! Damn, the entire city's trying to kill us. I thought it was you. Captain of the is it not? Imagine what the soldiers would do if they knew you were wandering the streets. You are a wanted criminal now. If you're threatening me, prepare to die. How do you know me? This change has quite a bounty on you. Your head's worth many credits, as long as it's recognized. I'll take your life, but I doubt I can keep a Jedi from killing. Dead will have to do. Alright, well, your grave. Damn. Not mind the one got red. I don't need any help anyway. Darth Malik's armor. Why the fuck is that guy wearing Darth Malik's armor? What's the stats on that? You know, quite, I'm not explain. Why was a random, what are they called? Rodian or what the fuck? You need those people? I forgot the name of that species. They're dumb anyway. Rodian, that's the name of them. Why the fuck was a Rodian carrying Darth Malik's armor? How could that kill Rude Man, but it's restricted to the light side? So stupid. Yeah, restricted to the dark side. And it's restricted to Barrel fucking Duel, man! Why does Barrel Duel have so much exclusive armor? Bro, I have like 5 sets of Barrel Duel. Oh, Bounty Hunter Starport Visa.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Oh, you might not be. Right, so we get going to ask you with this murder thing.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Do you know a man named Derek in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is Dagon going to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
How can I eliminate him as a suspect?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of.
I would have thought the Zed's based off of Dagon.
He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
Stay out
so
of trouble.
Go to the cantina. I knew I had to go to the cantina anyway. I kind of figured I would, but I wanted. I don't know if the cantina might not trigger West, so yeah. We also need to get that visa as well. Like Kyber Dart. Don't know why that guy's looking at that wall like that. If you come inside, you're no make problem. Many problems usually make sure they are non-known. So many problems getting better fire rate, so go and drink, but no kill with no fight or kill, okay. Such a weird one, the creature says, ain't it? I can't even make the sound. Are you a Starport KOTOR bar? Please, if I could take a moment of your time. What do you want? I'm coming up, Captain of the Tunic. I've been stuck on ice for over a week because some fucking flaming scoundrel stole my Starport visa. And now those idiot guards won't let me pass. My crew is going to leave without me soon. We cannot afford to be docked for so long. I just for you for an extra Starport visa. Can I talk with you about Captain Son's mother? I'm also as is. I'm glad I wasn't even there that night. I'm sorry if that doesn't help you. Alright. He wants to Starport visa.
What do you want?
Do you know anything about Captain Son's mother?
Not really. I just started here. I have to get back to work.
Alright. You're not for my name is Kellum. Nice to see you find the case. I said it's been a hostile place for a kind lately. I want to talk to you about Captain Son's mother. I have the unfortunate of being there that night. It's very convenient. Soldiers were asking me some pointed questions. Which is no in my line of business. What exactly is your line of business? I can tell you, you are no fan of foreigners either. Leave me share. Most call me a slicer, but I think that sounds too much. I prefer to think myself as an expert computers. Security analysis. I am the only one in the city who's taught enough to make OpenSWAP for personal use. I was in the middle of a transport that night. What do you want to know? You guys start speaking fast. Sometimes they always speak really fast. Do you know Dragon Gent? I recognize him, but that's about it. He doesn't have the qualities I look in for a friendship. Do you know any reason why he would kill someone? How long we tried to leave Cantina before the most serious drinking arrives? That night I was very near Dragon Sentinel. It was attempted what I assume was mating in advance. I may not be human, but even I could tell his advances were particularly unwanted. Sunan then started swearing at him. Many words I never heard, but the one I did understand, I assume he was like. Who knows to say is a real motion for passion. In their response, I told the soldiers as much. How did you know him? Okay. There's something else. A friend of friend told me you're the guy I should talk to about Justin Starport reason. So you have a personal reader that you need to be making open one. It's as tricky as possible, but after many failures I'm asked, it will cost you 500 credits. That's actually not bad. How do I know that you saw or what? If I saw the events in my life, I'm probably going to be jealous. I need to see something to make. Really screw it, fine. It will take a little while. Bo Gagaguganda. The way he speaks. And it's done here, Shabbat. Quite a pleasure doing business with you. Cool.
You can't be the one that fought those bounty hunters. Only some sort of crazed Wookiee could pull that off.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
I'd like to talk to you about Son's mother.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us Beast Riders. Good riddance.
Did you know? Do you know him?
I know his face. That's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf.
Who's Beckel?
She's a Beast Rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Okay, I'll be going now. Alright, Panan.
Go back to your ship, off-worlder. We don't need your kind of noises.
I can go where the fuck I want. Well, that type of attitude off. Too bad.
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa.
Actually, I want to talk to you about Cameron's mother.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on.
What were they questioning you about?
Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects.
Oh,
sort
so
of
that
Household
already had
territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. So she's actually suspicious. So if I gave her the Starport fucking beast, that would be clearly government tech rebel.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
You look familiar too.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
Yeah, I remember it.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi.
And it was won by a Sith.
Do you
still
serve the Republic?
Not dreading, but I try and land ahead when I'm aware.
That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas.
Why is it so important once you see some report?
After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost to the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and the entire Republic government could collapse. If Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow, and that can't be allowed to happen.
Why not?
Trade between our worlds has brought economic prosperity, and people just take it for granted. All worlds are now interconnected. The Senate also smooths over differences, and is a great instrument for peace. If the Republic falls apart, 1,000 little wars born out of petty rivalries will erupt over time. Eventually, the entire galaxy could be thrown into a dark age.
What was your mission?
I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Isis are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time.
Actually, I'd like to talk to you about Captain.
What do you want to know about that night?
I create some mind there's been held by trying to get free.
Dagon Gent didn't do it.
How can you be so sure?
Because he was with me at the time.
Why didn't you tell the authorities?
It's quite simple. Right now, he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. If he's accused of espionage, let's say assisting a Republic spy, then the penalty for that is death. I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite fond of their death penalty. So if I stood up for him, he'd be trading one death sentence for another. I was with Dagon in his office at the time of the murder. He definitely wasn't involved with her murder.
I don't suppose anyone else saw you?
We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony to it, really. If you can free him, please do. He's been invaluable with his help to the Republic. I only wish there was something I could do to help him.
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars.
I don't particularly like the idea that he's...
Why did the voice actor change? That's funny. So he talks in his suit, right? Then you start hearing his real voice. Like, so obviously, if you played KOTOR 1, you know who fucking Mandalore is in this game, right? But that must be a glitch.
The information I have is vital to the Senate. I hope you can help.
You might want to travel to Telos as well. There's a Republic website there.
Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos.
You can have him.
Thank you. But this is a personal starport visa. It is keyed to you and you alone. I appreciate your gesture, but I need an open starport visa. Those are transferable and work for anyone.
If I have one.
My mission requires the most extreme caution and delicacy. I don't want to risk going through channels to get a visa. I'm taking a great risk. Helping me is not without its risks. I know you have Jedi training, so you can probably handle it. But I may be being watched.
If I had one...
If that would compromise your mission, perhaps we should go our separate ways.
Did I not have one? Wait, what? What? Did I not pay 500 credits? Did I not pay you this guy 500 credits? Hang on. Let's see if it works now.
Good to see you.
Managed to get one. Alright, here we go. That was weird. I don't know why that dialogue wasn't showing. Here you go.
You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
Listen, that guy's useful for gathering intelligence, you know. It's also good stuff, light side. More important than giving it to a beggar. I'm here to wish you. I am on this fine establishment. Oh shit. And wait, you please no hesitate. Can I talk to you about Santa's murder? This is a full bit of business. I was not here when it happened. Okay. I talked with the soldiers charged of investigating. Four of our regulars talked with them bashing, and then I'm trying to talk to them. I doubt anybody else here would know anything about more than that most assassin. You seem to be in a good mood. When several women so close, people are always looking for a distance from detail. I prided this for them in the form of the soapways. You want the war to come? Certainly not. If the war just holds itself in a particular looting part, that would be ideal. If things continue this way, the proxy of my printed droids are quite intoxicating. But if what happens, wouldn't you be shut down? Perhaps or perhaps soldiers will come here. It does not matter what the party is as long as they buy drinks. Of course. Fair enough. I guess that makes sense. Get more money. What could ruin its time any time, but then there's an attempt to be had. Alright. I'll be going now. What are you looking at, smooth skin? Buy you a drink. I have one. Go away. Look, I just want information. Do you like an information channel to you? I don't like reporters and I am not in the favor gallery. You want a story? I'll tell you my story. Credits? Racing all over the daily base, but it pays well. Why are races paid so well? Because the fans pay well. More credits for Madden equals more credits for us. Well, I don't really eat credits. Can I just spend credits on? First class Mantino. How may I help you settle? Wait, what? How do you know I'm a Sentinel? You know where I can find an extra stormtroopers? I will tell you what I tell you. All stormtroopers are rarer than Valkyrie. It's crystals. Only the very expert could get them, and none of them will give you them at light front. But we thank you for this. Many are not that fortunate. What about the murder? The incident has brought me such stress. Not having think this and bad for the fourth coming. It's been questioned by the military about this. I get free. As would I prize my loyalty customer. He's the most regular. Let me structure my memories and recall the night. Ask your questions. Did you know him? I know him very well. Many Sentinels look towards bad house for words. On my world, they are sometimes search for spiritual advice. This is true. I'm trying to honor. Someone was saying that Sooner deeply humiliated the night before it. That was a very good motive. They don't know the complex relationship. Some of them had many evenings after much paper. They would use colourful language at each other. It was almost against him, I believe. Some they definitely look forward to, but the soldiers. It'd be easy for others to assume they are going to find an exchange. That would get especially colourful when they had a crowd. So that's what aliens use when you try and say swearing or rude. They just call it colourful. The soldiers must understand that Will was not angry.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe someone in here will know more about what happened that night. I was very busy at night. Some guns were breaking many spots in front. I would know a lot of what happened. I won't be able to much of a help in your investigation. Okay. Interesting. I'll see that shrink camera. Do not support the struggle. It's trying to free yourself from the warmonger in the public. Free yourself. I didn't know Alderaan was a corrupt planet. We joined the public willingly, yet since then we have suffered through many wars and privacy. Above all, wish a servable peace. But the public surely saved you from an even worse fate. The Sith let us alone, and we were not part of this public. The Sith let you alone? Your planet was controlled by a Sith? If the Sith conquer the park, what hope would there be for one planet such as yours? The primitive generators have fought in 2 wars already. This isn't what I would call safe. Come back when you have a more enlightened view of the galaxy. No. It's got a point though. Like, maybe the Sith wouldn't invade the planet. Maybe the Sith wouldn't conquer the planet, but I don't know. I mean, the Galactic Empire never attacked the Hutts, but the Hutts were very powerful in that. I don't think Palpatine would have wanted to attack Hutt space. I don't think it would have been a very, very costly war, maybe potentially more than the fucking Clone Wars. He was able to control it. Much fun to know.
Hi. Okay, stop it racing. Fucking racing.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested
It's a
in a
guy's
friendly
voice
game
model.
of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
Can I talk with you about the mother?
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Do you know him?
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
What happened on the night of the murder?
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where did you find the body?
Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Tell me how you know him.
Know him?
Okay. Alright, so we need to go and investigate outside. So that's crazy. You get 4 people starport resource, but I think you can only get maybe 2. Once at best. Maybe she was killed, maybe there's someone else in the area. Oh, there's a broken droid. There's remains of a servant droid still clutching its serb trait. It has been heavily scavenged and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Alright. Yeah, no one mentioned a droid at all. He just said, we'll talk to his best friend first. Then we'll ask the alien dude, because the alien dude tends to be interesting.
Welcome back.
The mother.
Foul business.
I found a broken serv droid by the mother scene.
That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you know who scavenged the droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Salio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about the mother. I found the broken server droid by the mother scene. Droids are sadly vandalized all the time. That's probably one of the bonus server that keeps losing them. Source of some displeasure for him. I know nothing more though. Is it possible to draw a source of something that we could cover? Did you find the head in the memory quote is located there or the model? No, it was missing. Tell you what, I can't do it. If you find the head, however, I can work on it. I have to pop up on it to do such an operation. Interesting, the head. Alright, we gotta investigate the head. Check, it's not the weapon pile. I think the blood's still there. No one seems to care.
Greetings, Master.
Can you answer some questions?
Certainly. 1B. Greetings, Master.
What do you sell? You just give me components for
That goes again.
Okay.
Greetings,
The head? I don't know where the head is.
Heard of any good finds?
Greetings.
What do you want from?
1B8D was built in program.
D1B8D, no, that's not kind of looking for. Let's go and ask around some other people. Let's go and ask around. See if somebody knows the droid's head.
Welcome back. That would be...
What happened to it?
Who knows? When...
Who scammed? Do you remember who scammed the droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if the...
Well, somebody has the droid's head. Can you talk about the mother? I found a broken server droid with the mother scene. That would be better for that's the first server droid I've had this month. I hired a human to do the job. She's not very good, but at least she won't be stolen or destroyed as easily. What keeps happening to your server droids? Recently, this area has become more dangerous. Vandals and robbery are sadly common. My droids have been stolen, but I went missing, and I can't. Someone was murdered. Missing? Why didn't you mention this before? I don't know how it ended. He was found near the... I got to understand. No matter about that. That wasn't super helpful.
Welcome back. That would... Who knows? When... No, I'm afraid...
Damn, you don't know who savaged the droid. Did he still have a female? Okay, so you don't want to talk about him. Let's see if this guy knows anything. No.
This room is...
Okay.
Huh. If you ask...
That
Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. Waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got to his droid?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
You know what, where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some.
Interesting. So I think I had to check out the dialogue there with him about it. I just think I had to speak to that guy to check out the dialogue. That's the problem. The dialogue wasn't triggered. So it wasn't showing up. Weird. Sometimes you gotta do stuff in a certain order. I need to know if you have any parts from where building 7 droids.
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
How much to buy those parts?
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Fine. 45 credits. Not...
Thank you for your business.
Kif and the Cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Ah, nice. We leveled up. Go. Powers. What do I want to level up? Powers. Peace. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Even though I'm probably never going to use it again. The beast power's kind of useless in this. You don't really fight a lot of beasts in this game. Unless you go to Alderaan. I guess it would be useful if you go to Alderaan first, maybe. Possibly, but Beast control would be probably very useful if Alderaan was like your first planet, but other than that. That'd be a bit, who are we? This guy. Got to talk to you about the modder. I have the range, so can you get any information? Let me see, you got the head. Well, that's where the memory is. Give me a minute or two. I should do it. Let's take a look at the last feed.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
How does it go red when a droid dies? There you go, it seems the recording proves that the camera came from market. You may have to want to show this to Rico. Okay. Oh yeah, barrels to be. Look at that after this.
Welcome back. My deck is...
Talk about the mod though. I want to show you that it's his last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here?
Couldn't have killed.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
That can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't really fighting the regulars. The canteen, I can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
But she wasn't killed until near close, but it wasn't the heat of a passion.
What he meant to say, Major, is that they were friends.
So these two were friends? A friend would never say such things to another friend. You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were some people, some scans from scripters, right?
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from us, but according to the mother showed they shouldn't come from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
It's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
They made us seem totally unable to believe Kura was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
So they were suspicious of him?
I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah, you do. You got like 100 guards over here, but not next to the
Thanks for getting me out of
cantina.
There. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Why were you locked up in the first place?
Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink.
Do you have any idea who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
Mandalore said you might be able to help. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
Who is trying to kill the Queen?
Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Vaklu has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight.
I tried to get in touch with her Jedi Master who's inside the palace.
The Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one.
Can you get in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Who has them?
But Kel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one who cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
You know who I should get rid of? I should be... See, oh my god. A lightsaber. I should be replacing Vista with someone else, to be honest, because I just remembered there's going to be a mission later on where you have to mandatory take Mandalore and Vista with you. So, we'll take someone else, thinking about it. Wait. Actually, hang on. We're going to handmaiden. I'm sending Vista back to you. Could you have the handmaiden meet me? Summon handmaiden. We're using a mod, so I can use both. If you're wondering, if anyone's curious.
I'm here.
Got a mod there, I can use the handmaiden and the disciple at the same time. That's really cool. Because technically, you're not allowed to use both at the same time, because one's restricted to female and the other one's restricted to male characters. Right. Let me know what you specialise in. I don't really know what to give you. I guess I'll give you that. I don't really have any more skills to spend on you. I'm just going to be kind of giving them useless skills now. Because they're level 35, they're the high 30s, so I don't really have much skill-wise to give them. Make sure I don't have that equipped. PARTYSWAP. Good to know that mod actually works though, because that mod doesn't exist on Steam. It's only mod. By the way, I forgot to mention it. Mods are on the link in the description. No links though, which is scary reasons. But they're pretty much all on Steam apart from one. Right, let's see what
What do you want here, Off-Worlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
You are something that belongs to it. I want to get it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
I have some credits, perhaps.
The Off-Worlder wants to make a donation. Kill him and take everything.
Alright, bitch. You asked for it. Why would you shoot me in a canteen, you know? Idiot. Open starport visa. Perfect. Is he dialogue?
Welcome back.
Nice dialogue, doesn't change. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I would say I think you would comment on his strength saying, yeah, my friend got released.
Now, what did he order? I'll just guess.
Yeah, he's saying, well, thanks for helping me get my friend released. Nope. No, thank you. Right, so we got an open starport visa, so I'm gonna give it to someone. I don't really need the credits. I don't need the credits, like 2,000 credits. Don't really. The credits have not been really selling really any good loot. Merchants haven't been recently, so. I don't need credits, so I think I'll give it to you.
Captain, you're back.
Found a few stuff for you here.
Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Off-Worlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain. We get to go into space.
That was a noble thing you did. I hope she and her family prosper elsewhere.
Yeah, hopefully. We don't need the money. I mean, I'm kind of at the stage of the game where I got so much good loot that I can literally, I make better loot than I buy. I don't really have any good stuff to buy, so I don't really need the credits.
Stay out of trouble.
Why is this guy randomly standing there? Weird. Still, it's only one guard. I think they need a bit more security.
It's not much, but enough to live on.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Have you found the encrypted hold disk yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contacts from the palace without it.
I have got the holograms now.
Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting them. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
I have something to do first.
Come back when you're ready.
Alright. Yeah. Just so I can save. Just so I can save, just in case.
So you still, like I was saying...
Contact the Jedi Master now.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
I would feed people, that's crazy.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. That clue is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
He's a Jedi Master.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
No offense, but I hope I never see you again. Well, how nice.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Mascot, I didn't know you were still alive.
KOTOR, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war, if only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend.
I don't blame Jack. I don't blame Jack. I trust everyone there with him.
I'm not sure how well placed your faith is. I feared you would harbor dark feelings because of our treatment of you.
I don't know why you
have
can't put
to
that dialogue to other
understand it was
guys.
a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
We must prevent the civilians here from coming to harm by our battle.
I don't really care about salaries, whatever. Yes, of course, this goes without saying. Why is that guy just casually walking into a gun? Anybody got any loot? Yep. Light support part? Not bad actually. Not light support parts are actually rare. The second game over the first game.
I'll tell Dagon Gent to get out of Isis fast. They'll figure out his connection to all this soon enough. Good luck.
Damn. No, I got that one. Probably getting very bad for business. Bardo Shikikakuno. Whatever that means.
Did something just happen?
The patron ignores you. Yeah, this side. Too bad.
Have any work that needs to be done?
Yeah, you can plenty of work. Escort me.
Who wants to die first? Who wants to die first?
Damn, they got an entire army. I don't get how these guys get the same amount of XP as the Sith Troopers, man. But the Sith Assassins yet, it's so much easier to kill compared to the Sith Assassins. Credits, 250 credits. Why does YouTube send one to a random stream if you're asleep and it's on autoplay? I don't know. I don't know. I want to shut up, come to you because of that. To be honest, I've never heard of that. I've never heard anybody ever say that apart from you. So I don't think a lot of people do. Wait, what do we get? Random stream. And you say random stream, usually YouTube recommends stuff you're looking up. So you probably were looking up something to do with Star Wars: The Old Republic. You were watching something to do related, Star Wars related. That's how it normally works. So what did we pick up there? I can't wear it, whatever it was anyway. Oh, because it's restricted and neutral. Lovely. And it's another barrel duel. Why does barrel duel get so much fucking robes in this? Barrel duel's robes. Barrel duel. Whatever. Don't matter. No, Oh! No, I mean, Star Wars, well, no, I looked left, I looked to see. That, oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. So YouTube recommends your channel to based on who you watch as well. That's interesting. That's really strange. That is very, very, very strange. I did not think YouTube did that. So I didn't think it looked so based on who you watch. Obviously, I don't talk about politics because this is a gaming channel, right? But I don't talk about politics on this channel, right? But because fucking modern politics, everybody hates each other, right? That's just the way it is. That's so weird. It must. That's really weird why it does that. So based on who I watch politically, it recommends people politically to my channel, even though I'm a gaming, even though I don't talk about politics on my channel, I just do gaming stuff. That's so weird. That is so odd. I don't know why, man. YouTube's autoplay is really weird. Extremely weird. I mean, I think someone's honestly as well, chat. I think someone's viewbotted my channel. I actually generally think someone's viewbotted me. I don't know why. I don't know who the fuck's viewbotted me. Yeah, we'll play it too. Yeah, that's true. But Star Wars has politics, but it's nothing compared to real life politics, though. Star Wars is quite tame. Especially American politics.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Why would you have been attacking me?
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
They brought out they were wearing uniform.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us.
Yeah,
Still,
good,
back
I
looking
guess.
throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Well, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I said this a few streams ago. Someone is definitely fucking viewbotting me. I don't know why the fuck someone is viewbotting my YouTube channel. Like, I have 600 subscribers and I got 40 people, like, 36 people watching right this thing. That's really fucking suspicious. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how to viewbot personally, but I mean, if somebody, I don't know. I need to report this to YouTube actually. They probably won't fucking do anything about it, no doubt. But I know I'm getting viewbotted anyway. You know how I can tell? The reason how I can tell is because when I finish my stream, right? Just, at least on this playthrough, when I finish my stream, I get like, so I don't get any more likes like from the start of the stream, and I don't get any more subs. That's how I'm pretty confident someone's viewbotting me. Because if it was real people, I mean, then again, in a way, I'm happy anyway because I don't want the viewbotters to sub to me because I don't want fake subscribers. So I don't want fake subscribers because they'll get YouTube will clear them out. But I don't know why fucking someone's viewbotting me anyway. Whoever you are, you're really weird. I don't know why you're paying money to viewbot my channel. You can be viewbotting. I don't viewbot yourself. And by the way, I'm not doing it, YouTube, and I do not encourage it. And the same goes to Twitch. I do not encourage it. I do not set that type of behavior. Obviously, it's against terms of service, but I don't know anything about it. I just looked up Lucas being all playing still IS, so it's not all but some of us just fell asleep that stuck around. Fair enough. I just woke up. YouTube has been auto-playing into live streams. That's not all but some of us just fell asleep that stuck around. Okay. It's not the reason why I just find it weird is because it's this game in particular. Like, that's why. That's why, mate. I'm just a bit surprised. That's all. Just find it weird. There's so many people like sleeping, and it's recommending them. Especially that's really weird as well because the time of day I stream, like, I stream quite early in the day. Well, not early in the day. Well, I live in the UK, right? I live in Scotland, right? So, so Americans, it's be too early. So where you guys? If you guys are sleeping, you guys like from Australia or something? You guys like from somewhere in Asia? Because I know they're like I have an Australian person that watches me, and he's like 10 hours ahead of me. I just sleep late. Fair enough, same. Germany? Germany? You're only like 1 hour ahead of me in Germany. I see if you change it by setting S2 space. Never played by City Switch, so it has a PC. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Vice City Stories, yeah, I know. Vice City Stories is the craziest well out of all of them, because Vice City Stories is locked to the game before Vice City Stories, Liberty City Stories, I mean that got a port to mobile. Frickin' Vice City Stories is stuck on the PlayStation 2 and PS3. I mean, the game does work, by the way, those games do work flawless on PCX2. If you ever want to play those games. I mean, that's really the only best way to play them on PC. You need to play them on the PS2 emulator, which is actually really good. The way to play them.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Target acquired, what the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means, bro. Target acquired, how can you be in the military and you don't know what target acquired means? Wait. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I'm the same, man. When we did a replay of all the GTA games, was it 2024? We did a playthrough of the GTA games. I played them. I played the original versions of them all. I'll never touch. I'll never. We're never talking about the definitive editions. And I'll never touch them ever again. Man, I played them at fucking launch. The awful definitive editions, man. Jeez, such a waste of money. Whatever. It's what it is. We've all wasted money on stupid stuff, I'm sure. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I guess force barrier. You like shooters? Yeah, I like shooters. Yeah, I like shooters. If you want to see what every playthrough I did on the channel, go to the playlist section. Go to the playlist section on YouTube and it'll tell you playthroughs quite a while. Now, any playthrough I did before 2023, I don't have in a playlist because I'm not as happy with the audio quality back then. Just before, I think it was end of June, July 2023 is when I got a Shure mic. Back then I used to use a Blue Yeti mic, and I hate to say it, man, Blue Yeti mics are not very good. They're alright, but they're not great.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Where'd this go?
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
That's crazy. That's kind of weird. That was probably a bug. I didn't know you could speak to that guy after the guy said you reached
The
this bit.
shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
But then again, I usually start a wee bit later. I start around about like 2 to like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The reason why I started earlier today, like 1:30, the reason why is because I was waiting on like a delivery, and I was waiting on a bunch of items arriving, and I couldn't really sleep that well because I was waiting on them. And I like to stream when I get up. It's just who I am. I like to get out of the way in the day. First, I like to get all my stuff out of the way. That includes streaming.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation.
The dialogue doesn't change every time we fight these guys. Play a lot of older games though, content-wise. Play a lot of older games. For the most part. A lot of older games. I mean, I get it. Modern game sucks. Modern gaming is ass. But unlike a lot of people, I don't really complain about it. I just play older products. I got so many older games to play for the rest of my life. Like, no one could play every single game in one lifetime. It's totally impossible. This returns to Duxon. So that's just done. With Alderaan Part 1. So Alderaan Part 1 is done, and we're going to be coming back here later. Same, fair enough. But I imagine a lot of people that watch me probably are more into older stuff anyway. Oh, you're part of the Star Live series, you like that series. Which we're going to be actually doing Black Ops 2 tomorrow on the PS3 for that Star Live series.
We're back.
Still got a bunch of gods to do at the Battlefield Star Live series and onwards. And less known titles.
It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Why do you want to stop Sith?
The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Well, thank you for everyone that's been watching anyway. Thank you very much. The only reason I assumed it was bots, the reason why I assumed it was bots, just because of how high the viewership is compared to the sub base, you know? Like, it's very, very uncommon for anybody to be having a 5% viewer base on a live stream. As a video, it's a bit, obviously videos are different than live streams, but on a live stream, having 5% of your sub base watching a live stream is kind of suspicious. That's all. Like people that have 1 million subscribers don't really have maybe some certain topics. You might have 50,000 people watching your live, but that's not really heard of. For example, like you may have like 10k best case scenario for most people that have 1 million subs watching a live stream live. Great Jedi robes. Upgraded Jedi robes are actually worse than what I'm wearing. Interesting. I'm surprised Grey Jedi robes are not warped to neutral. Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't make it. I guess Grey Jedi maybe wasn't considered neutral at the time they wrote this game. I mean, Grey Jedi was kind of a new thing when this game came out. This game came out in 2004, so I know Qui-Gon obviously was a big one, but can we go up here now? Actually, we can. Let's go in Lord Mando's room. Impossible. Right, lightsaber. Nice. What else we got? Reinforced fiber armor. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work with the crafting station eventually. Worry about that. We'll worry about that in the next stream.
Ready to head back to your ship?
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me.
She's just walking.
Command, you will talk. Defiant statement. There is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst. Agonized exclamation. My photoreceptors! My photoreceptors! Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
That is one sick droid.
Why can't you ever use that power in gameplay with
Prisoner
HK?
has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
I actually kind of wish we could do that. Not gonna lie.
There was a pattern to Revan's attacks during the Jedi Civil War. He sought to convert Jedi, not kill them. But that is not all. In fact, he fought to keep the infrastructure intact, killed certain political leaders that would lead to destabilization. First Patriarch Lelin Dur of Sirocco, the Corellian diplomat Mimas Yoon, and Yasunas of Achani.
Oh, I didn't seem to tell. You think she wants to... Malak didn't seem censorship of keeping the Republic intact.
No, you're correct. The pattern ends with Malak. At that point, worlds die indiscriminately. Or seem to. Taris, Dantooine, all become targets during this time.
What do you think Revan's plan was?
I think he was trying to unify the galaxy against some other threat.
Yeah. See, this game hints it.
I do not know. And that concerns me.
Well, we find out in the Old Republic MMO. Too bad we never got KOTOR 3. Because I'd imagine Sidian's view of what the ideal war was going to be for KOTOR 3 would have probably been a lot more interesting than what Bio ended up doing. I think it is what it is.
My life.
Techniques.
I am prepared for what...
Beth can throw a forward hat down.
My life. I understand. My life.
Okay, your dialogue's done. Pretty much most of the companion dialogue's done now.
Yes, General? If you think that... take... Yes, General?
Which kind of shows, because we're getting through a lot more of the game now. Because we've pretty much done all the dialogue.
HK, observation. Notice that I did not ask if you need anyone killed. You may be curious as to why. Answer. That is because you told me to stop asking if you needed anyone killed. So I have. From now on, I will simply say, I am ready to serve. Yes, ready to serve. In whatever way a common protocol or utility droid might serve. Seems that that is my lot in life, not to kill.
Cut out the response now and just say ready to serve.
Answer as you wish, Master. If you happen to change your mind, however, I feel I must tell you, I will gladly kill anyone you ask. Please, I beg you, just a quick death, a little one, to tide me over until the next firefight we're in. Combat is nice, but the stalking of prey
Yeah, I
is
know.
far more enjoyable.
It's crazy. I know. It's been like that for ages. It went up to 40 at one point. Keep that in mind. Ask some questions.
Stay.
Seems to be a lot of people are. Seems to be a decent amount of people went to sleep and have YouTube autoplay on. Judging by how active the chat is, that's my assumption. Alright. The meditation, I would do such joy, sadly. You got any more dialogue?
Yeah, something wrong?
Yeah. Teach your forms,
Is there-
everyone.
Got it.
Alright.
Yeah, something. This better not.
Better not put me to sleep.
Got it. Yeah.
Meditation probably would put me to sleep, honestly.
Yeah.
This is something a lot more subtle.
I'll ignore that little crack next time you need some covering fire. What did you want to show me? Alright, I think I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
I wish it was just easy to tell people. Just talk to
Yeah.
them.
Oh. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, something.
How many forms have I not taught her, man?
Yeah, so. Alright. Yeah.
Anything else? Yep, still more. Man, we got so many.
Alright.
Yeah. Had around 20. Yeah, I've had that as well, man. Like, this playthrough's actually been really popular, live stream wise, not the best video wise, but live stream wise. I wish my still live series was this popular live stream wise. But, I mean, that playthrough, that always gets better video wise, but chatting during it, that was still awesome, yeah. It is cool though, Who knows? So we reached so 40 is my peak that we reached today. So, I mean, it'll be interesting. If we ever get to 1,000 subscribers, maybe we'll get 100 people watching at one point, who knows?
Yeah, something wrong.
That'd be interesting. Alright, fight techniques.
Alright.
Alright, anything else? Okay, we're done. Right, we'll speak to Mandalore last.
Yes, is something...
What are you doing?
At times, I meditate. Simply close my eyes and listen.
That did not look like
Quite
meditation
calm.
to me.
I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins.
Can you teach me to meditate?
Of course, it would be my pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you're enjoying the stream, like it, and if you like my content, leave a sub.
I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins. That is hard. Forgive me. I wanted to...
Actually, Jack, I've got a question for you. See, when you had those 20 people that were watching you, did any of them like your stream or like subscribe or anything like that? Because I've had this happen before, where I had like one of these other parts where I had like 30 people watching, right? And I asked them, I said, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like it. If you like my content, subscribe. Not a single person liked. Like out of the 30 people were watching like a few streams ago. So I'm just curious, did that happen to you? Does that happen to you? I'm not asking people to like, obviously. Well, I'm asking you to like, but I'm not like say forcing you to like. But that's why I was suspicious about the bot thing earlier. That's why I was asking if somebody was view botting me, Because I just found it really, really suspicious, because usually you have, like, I don't know, maybe, like, usually 1 out of every 5 people, like, that's how it usually works. Like, I would say 1 out of every 5 people, maybe. Like, that's why I thought it was bots a few days ago, because I was like, that's really weird, that amount of people watching and not a single person like when I asked them to. I mean, I'm not, I just found that weird, that's all. That's why I thought it was Bond. Why do you want to discuss? Well, why do you want to discuss it?
Perspective. Nothing more.
I left to protect the innocents on our own.
I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out?
Yes, that's what they told me at the trial.
Do you have a record of this trial?
Yes, the droid has a hologram of it.
Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance. With your permission.
You're free to go.
I appreciate your trust. Thank you.
Exactly, remember. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no worries. I mean, obviously, I know I have a really bad view to sub ratio. I probably have one of the worst view to sub ratio on this entire platform. I think I get about 200 views player 1 sub. But hey, it's because I'm Marathi. I get it. I know why. It's because I'm Marathi. I'm a Marathi playthrough channel. I'm Marathi. But I like staying Marathi. I'll get bored if I did the same thing over and over and over again. It's just who I am.
Yes?
Okay, no more dialogue for you. Okay. See if Queer's got anything to say. Sweet to Mandalore last, because I know we just recruited Mandalore, she's gonna have a lot of dialogue.
Yes.
And teach me with the Force.
Very well.
I wish to ask him to listen to Rich Miss.
Have you done as I asked?
I did myself relying on not being seen.
Very well. Then know this. How some situations play out depend on who is perceiving them and whether they are being perceived. Your ability to control the perception of others in such situations will allow you to manipulate events to resolve them peacefully or violently. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired. Leave me to my meditations.
You've gained a bonus to your weakness to strong skill, and you've also covered some of your connections to the Force. Oh, that was worth doing. How much Force do we have now? 591, that's actually pretty good to me. Just 690 health. Level 35 though. So if anybody's wondering how am I this level and I'm not completed the game yet, it's an XP mod, because it's actually it's actually impossible to get to max level in this game. Mods are in the description if anybody wants to see them. I fucking talked to him.
Yes.
I never used this guy ever.
Nice ship you have here. Where did you get it?
We registered from the clips of a Sith warship.
I see. Well, you were lucky to get it then. This is a fast ship. Well made. I'll bet she'd have some stories to tell. Now, was there something else you needed?
I tried to beat Pale Chance mod to stream to the game, but isn't dull and keep me high energy. It's easy. It was a very challenging mod that stream, so I could explain. But I don't know. Fair enough. You know, there's gonna be someone that's gonna, it's gonna be a very challenging playthrough for me. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to do them one day. From soft games. In a way, I'm dreading it. I kind of got the... I mean, I've watched some people play... I've watched a decent amount... I pretty much watched all of Elden Ring, and I've watched a decent amount of the Dark Souls games and all that, and some of Demon Souls and all that. So I kind of got an idea how to play the games. But that's going to be a that's going to be a challenge to series if I decide to do that. Nobody's requested for it yet, surprisingly. Nobody's requested me to do a playthrough of the FromSoft games. Yet. Touch wood. No doubt someone will request now, because I said that. But... I mean, when I have to do the FromSoft games, oh man, That's gonna be a challenge for me. Cause I just know that Elden Ring's gonna take me probably over 1,000 hours to fucking complete. I just know it'll probably be the longest playthrough of all time, because those games you have to play in a certain way. You have to be really good at the boss fights. You have to get good at the boss fights, or you literally have to spend like days leveling up. Because FromSoft games, you're always under leveled when you go to the bosses, so you have to be. So if not a confident player, you'd want to be over leveled for the bosses to probably do them as a person that isn't good, like me at those types of games. It'll be something you're streaming for a few months, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Skyrim took a few months when we did Skyrim, but Skyrim's a long game, though. Pretty much all the Elder Scrolls games are long, though. Even Morrowind and Oblivion took us like 2 months to do those games as well. But we did them back in 2024. Someone's requested the Fallout series. I don't know when I'll do them. I'm kind of waiting to see if the Fallout 3 remake's going to be real first before I consider doing them. Anyway, what's your take on it, Fallout?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem awfully confident Revan concerned he almost destroyed the people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Perhaps the Jedi thought the Mandalorians are a threat not worthy of it. I thought the Mandalorians were a threat not worthy of attention.
Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent.
Is this guy where
Now, is there something
did he
else
research this early? Can you tell me about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong.
That's right, actually, we need to recruit some Mandalorians since we got them now.
As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
You know, I wonder if Candace had some way to look at the future of the Mandalorian people, and he would realize how much of a shithole the Mandalorian people have. How much of a shithole? Like these ancient Mandalorians, man. They got to be looking at the modern Mandalorians and they're gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck happened to our culture? Like, I mean, by the time of the Clone Wars, right? Because we don't really hear about the Mandalorians outside of like the Clone Wars show and all that shit. The Mandalorians have like one planet, and it's just Mandalore. They don't have any planets conquered. They don't own any part of the galaxy. Like, this was the peak of Mandalorians before the, like 50 years before the event of this game. Like, the Mandalorians like conquered like 20% of the galaxy. That was like their peak. But I'm saying these old Mandalorians must look at their newer set, their centuries in the future, if they could do it somehow, to be like, what the, a racist, what happened? So very, very shell the former self. There's more to war than life and battle.
There are, but those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the blood of our warriors, alive and dead. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something...
Can you do anything to help it?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed?
Fair enough. Are you certain that the clans will follow you?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
Why hasn't the clans come together earlier?
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was a painful lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
I'd like to help you.
I would appreciate your help. Many in the Republic look at the Mandalores as wild and violent kinrath. Now, after many years, a new Mandalore has returned. We have a long tradition of honor in dealing with allies and those who provide us aid. It's a tradition that those we war against are quick to forget. I can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more later about this. Now, is there something...
How did you become Mandalore?
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day. But without leadership and direction, the clans scattered, fell apart.
How did you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards. Eventually, he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later, if you like. You know enough for now. Now is there...
If you're leader, I thought you would have been tougher than you are.
I fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up. And even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider. But now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now is there something else you need?
Okay. Okay. Right, so Mandalore's really the only guy we get some dialogue we're left with. We got some clear dialogue, but I can't get her to reveal that she's Revan's master, because her influence is stuck.
Something up?
Techniques.
Alright, I'm game.
Alright. Alright.
Something.
Alright. Okay. I don't want to play Berserk with him. I don't like Berserk. Right, so Mandalorians. So we have got a couple of Mandalorians we gotta recruit around the galaxy. Let's go contact you later. So I want to do these Mandalorian groups real quick. Find them. So I believe there's some on Nar Shaddaa, then there's another group on Dantooine. So we'll do these real quick, then we'll go to Korriban. I do need to upgrade stuff, but I'll worry about that next stream. I need to upgrade like every weapon for my companions, but I'll maybe do that at the start of next stream. We've been going for 2 hours already. I mean, we're still going for a bit today, but let's bring the opposite guy. Let's bring the guy that hates Mandalorians. Guy that loves Mandalorians with the guy that hates Mandalorians. It would have been cool if this guy had like a neat dialogue when you had Mandalore with him. It's bad that does not like Mandalorians. Badly didn't seem to make any dialogue with him. Yeah, switch to the dark side. We'll keep his heavy armor on him. I don't mind having like one heavy armor user, force user. Wait. Let's see. Restricted by armor. I guess I'd run out of abilities to level him up now. I'm literally just leveling abilities up that he's restricted by armor on. Or Scream H. Right, take the mic trick, I suppose. Nothing else I can really give you. That's so weird, this guy only goes up to level 30, when everybody else is like 33, 34. Weird. I think he starts at a low level actually. I'm pretty sure he only starts at level 3, maybe that's why. I know Atom's like that. Right. So the docks. Where are the docks again? Refugee sector. Okay, right. Also, I need to double check that people like watching someone overcome a tough time. Yeah, that's true, actually. Oh, I didn't see that. So, you said that ages ago, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's true. I remember someone, I remember watching some content creator that he had like, I think it was like 20,000 subscribers. Then Elden Ring came out, so like around Elden Ring's launch, man. The guy like fucking blew up. But like, I think by the time he was done Elden Ring, he had like 80k subs. So people do like to watch challenges and stuff. I mean, I'll do it eventually. I mean, as I said, I'll do the FromSoft games eventually on the channel one day. Because I know someone I want to watch that. You know, be also another challenge I could do one day, man. Fucking Halo or Lasso, man. That'd be interesting. Though, before I do Halo and Lasso, I need to master Halo 2 Legendary, though, first. Like, absolutely master it. I'm decent at Halo 2 Legendary, but it's... I've not mastered it. Don't know if I ever will. Pretty sure there's Mandalorian somewhere around here. There they are.
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun.
I am no... Screw it, I'm a Jedi if I am myself with Mandalore.
A Jedi? Perhaps you are deserving of the title of Mandalore. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make for Duxon, so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
Okay. So now we gotta go influence Gale Mando. Nice. So now we gotta go.
I want to have a word with you.
What is it?
I wanted to make sure that we have some things clear. Right now, we both seek the same goals, whatever our reasons may be. The Sith must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic will fall and my people will be eradicated or enslaved. To survive, I'll help you. But as Mandalore, I have another duty. The unification of the clans.
How do you plan on doing that?
After our defeat at Malachor, the survivors spread across the Outer Rim, many taking up work as mercenaries, or worse. But they cannot have fallen so far that they will not recognize a new Mandalore has been chosen. One who will restore our people to glory. I'll fight beside you, but I'm warning you, don't get in my way. I'm not asking for help. I'm just asking you to let me do this. Cross me, and I might have to reevaluate our arrangement.
I'll consider what you said.
After the Sith are dealt with, you can turn your attention to us. Or maybe we can forge an alliance of our own. Our next battle need not be fought against your Republic. Consider what I've said. Now, is there something else you needed?
Interesting. I like Mandalorian, but he's kind of more of a dark side character, so you know, I gotta be careful with the stuff I say around him. I can't be like, oh, I hate the Mandalorians. Doesn't really mind. I think just loses influence on him, to be honest. So I think he's got another squad in Dantooine. I think that's it. Then we'll go to Korriban. And we'll maybe do Korriban today. We'll see. I don't know. Probably gonna be going on. Probably gonna only be going on for like another hour and a half today, so we'll see. Started a bit earlier today, but I'm waiting on delivery. Oh. Alright.
At last, you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
Interesting. Never saw that. Never saw that before. I like the ship dialogue in this game, man. The only thing that doesn't make any sense is none of the you go up to the main character.
I have questions for you.
Go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
Even only Jedi realized that the bloke would fall apart without the support of the Jedi.
Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
Strong warriors and worthy advisors, I guess.
And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the mighty.
I don't know about that.
Would have brought a new age of
yeah, I don't believe this.
With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
Of course. I don't deal with what ifs.
Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed?
Yeah, just think about it. I don't think I will. The Mandalorian, he's really cocky, right? He thinks, oh, we conquered the galaxy, the Sith would be a little threat. Really? Really? Nihilus probably would have still existed if the Mandalorians won, by the way. And I don't think you guys would be very happy with Nihilus around. That's what I'm going to say. Alright, we already explored these planets, so I'm just going to skip the cutscenes here. We don't need to rewatch the cutscenes. Any more dialogue?
Yeah, what do you want?
Alright, nothing for now. We're almost done with Mandalore. Mandalore doesn't really have a lot of dialogue. See if the disciples got anything else.
I have studied the holorecord of your trial. I am unsure what to make of it. I must confess that I was searching for some meaning beyond the records. A reason for why one would leave the Order.
Why?
Did you know that exile is a rare sentence? It is not really something that the Order can enforce. Believe it or not, it was really your choice.
Why would I have chosen such a thing?
I do not know. That is a question best answered by yourself. But it is you who made the choice to turn away, not them.
Why does this interest you?
Because I too turned away from the Order. Under less extreme circumstances perhaps, but stemming from the same reasons.
I still don't believe next door is my choice.
I'm not certain I do either, but it is something worth considering.
Why does this interest you?
Because I too...
You're fucking up on it.
Then I shall speak no more of it.
Kind of weird I didn't get a photo option. Like...
Yes, is something... That is...
Hardly. Okay, nothing else.
Statement 8.
Questions.
Query. Statement. I suppose so, Master. It seems to me...
Okay, we've had this before. For some reason you can't voice print the droid.
Yes, General?
Alright. Nothing. Cool, 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 yeah. We're definitely going to be flying through this now, man. Pretty much everyone's dialogue's pretty much done, so we need to bring Mandalore here. I can't be bothered using this guy because I need to level him up fucking 28 times. We'll bring you. Why have they even gone, huh? Just out of curiosity. You want some great Jedi robes? What even do you? Still have a blaster on you? Lol. If you got an actual proper lightsaber. What do you specialize in? Single-handed. Yeah, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, let's level you up. Oh, you already... Oh, never mind. You're already leveled enough. We could have more levels. Why are some of my characters only level 30, but other characters are like level 34 and 5? I think that's kind of weird. I mean, don't mind. So we're gonna do this, but then we're gonna go to the Korriban. We're gonna go to Korriban after we do this chat, because I don't think Mandalore has any more people to recruit after this. We'll get rid of Mandalore as well. Want a little break from that. So. Oh, big. I don't think we can actually bring Korriban, man. I don't know who I'll bring. Maybe I'll burn it.
Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I've always wanted to be called that. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will not stand idly while a usurper claims to be my leader.
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind. Stay out of this. This is my fight.
Huh. That does no damage. How do you miss it point blank range, brother? I need to upgrade his blaster. Yeah, definitely, man. Mandalorian's bastard needs an upgrade. Because this is the effectiveness damage. I mean, he can't damage me either. I like if my character noise there. That's not too good. Really wish I could get better ropes than fucking green. I don't like the green ropes.
Any other takers? No, Mandalore. We will follow you. Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood today. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
I'm not scared. Mandalore.
Yeah, what do you want?
Right enough. Didn't have any loot on him either. It's funny why he was even trying to fight him with his bare fists. Alright, Mandalore's got a gun and he's using a gun in a fight and the guy's trying to fist fight him. I mean, it's good anyway. Because I probably would have died there. I will say blaster characters I think are a bit more useful in the first game over the second game. Actually, you know what we'll do? So when we go to Caravan, I'll bring Atom, because I've not used Atom in a while. I need to level him up. I need to give him good gear, because Scion ain't going to be easy. I don't have a good build for him. I mean, you don't need to beat Scion, but you kind of want to beat him with it, because you get a better ending.
I wish to show you something.
What?
Not with words, but by feeling it. With the Force. Close your eyes. Feel the universe. Strip away the life on board the ship. Someone is creating an echo. A resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life,
we know who this is.
using it to feed their hunger. Each dying world creates an echo in the Force. And as the echoes build, it becomes a noise. Deafening. Destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows. Someone is bringing the dark side to the galaxy through destruction. A critical point is approaching, and the wound must be healed.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah. Weapons. Yeah, upgrade items. Range. Who's carrying the blaster pistol? Repeating blaster rifle. Hang on, I'm gonna walk out the ship for a minute. Just to see what everybody's carrying. What's HG carry? Where's this guy carry? I forgot. Check mask. Those three lightsabers, those. He's got a yellow lightsaber. HG don't have any weapon. Why is this weapon on equipped? Vulnerable droid disturber. Done his blast carbine. Probably that's probably the best, honestly. Salah's blast carbine. Not upgradable. Okay, it's not upgradable. This is. Alright, let's go have a look. He's carrying up a yellow lightsaber. I should have checked if it was single or dual wield.
There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
There's not good ability with great other droids in party. Well, I don't really
You know,
ever
I think
use
it's
two
time we
droids.
gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for KOTOR to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep KOTOR in line with it.
I like that. I don't translate, by the way. I'll translate what aliens say, but I don't translate what fuck droids say, because I don't have a bloody clue what the droids say.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer: indeed I did. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meatbag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics. Explanation: our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater
Oh, this is good. I don't want them to be upgraded
You
anyway.
might be going obsolete. I understand.
Objection. Nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction. You must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure. After all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer. In that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts. Analysis. My self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary. I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial analysis of your mechanical abilities was incorrect.
You're welcome.
Can't you eat? What are you doing up?
I dreamt of Malachor. I remember the ships, the last stand of the Republic.
I like how my characters is what you're doing up. I never saw anybody sleep in the ship.
The largest we could gather. But it was damaged, weakened, and vulnerable. The Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships.
Kinda cool if they could sleep,
as we
actually.
fought back. Yet this time there were no reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out system by Mandalorian scout ships. By the time he arrived, it was too late. And beyond Malachor, there were no more Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory. The drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering, the sound I awakened to in my nightmares.
Thanks for the 6 likes, everyone, by the way. You had to... My decision haunts me too.
Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand. Anger forced mine.
If you had to blame for its creation, then I'm equal to blame for commanding its
You
use.
realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed and the Republic would fall. None of us realized the magnitude of what we unleashed.
He ain't wrong. He's not wrong.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Settle down, you two. This isn't the time or place for this.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Can we leave the past in the past and get back to work?
Fine by me.
Okay. What the fuck was HQ watching? Was that a single bladed lightsaber or was he a double bladed? It was a single bladed. Yeah, I think it was a single bladed. Double. Blasters. Let's see. What the hell? Why does he keep... Brother, HK, why do you keep on-equipping your damn blaster? Zimmer's really upgradable. Zimmer's rifle. Zimmer's rifle. Why was that not showing up? Weird. What about Mandalore? What blaster does he carry? Sorry guys, I just want to check for these upgrades. Because Mandalore was doing little damage. I don't know who else has a pistol equipped. Get rid of you for now. We'll equip Mandalore. What's he got equipped? With beating blaster rifle. I can actually change what he has on him. I know that. Alright, let's see. Let's have a look. I guess the rifle can't be upgraded for some bizarre reason. Yeah. I forgot what I was doing because the dialogue, man. The dialogue. Range. Alright, let's look. Mark 3. Force chamber. Mark 3. And we've got massive crits. And blaster pistol. What about Sinner's rifle? There it is. I don't know who else has a pistol. Oh, I know who it'll be. It'll be that stupid guy. What's his name? What else can I get blasters? Used to craft and break down weapons. What about range? What have we got? DC, actually probably just increases it. Back modifier. What the fuck is that? Purity 30. Interesting. We'll look at this. We'll look at this in the stream. I want to do a little bit of gameplay. We're gonna have to look at this to the next stream we do this. We're gonna have to spend like probably like half an hour of the stream looking at upgrades for everybody and seeing what I can get rid of. I might just start buying stuff. Also, just so we can have stuff to scrap. Where's Korriban? We're gonna go to Korriban now. Final planet. Well, technically not. We need to go to. We'll need to go back to Alderaan for part 2. Very good stuff before we do Alderaan for part 2. Sith Lord Korriban. How did no one ever? How did the Jedi never accidentally discover Dromund Kaas? Dromund Kaas must be super far away from Korriban. I think it never got found out. Anyway, Sios is like the Sith world as well.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps here there is some trace of those who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
There are signs of life on the surface. Beasts by the dozen. So don't worry, you won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out. You might want to keep your, lightsaber sharp. Or do whatever you do in these situations.
Lightsaber sharp.
Although I think that the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few and they are hidden.
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
What's happened there? Yeah.
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other,
yep, that's what the Sith do best.
Power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Do you think that any Sith will live here?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here. You should go to the ruins of the old academy. If there are any traces here of Sith, that is where they would be.
What happened here?
It was said
okay,
that
we had this.
Revan...
I said it then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Why won't you come with me?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much...
Oh, she doesn't want to come because it would reveal herself. Very well, stay here and keep the entrance private in case we need to leave quickly.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Okay. I don't know if we'll complete Korriban today, but Korriban's quite a short planet. We've been shooting it for 3 hours. I used to stop around at the 4-hour mark. So, yeah. So we can't bring Kreia. You know, I think the reason why you can't bring Kreia is because I think it would reveal who she really is. I think that's why she doesn't want to come with you, because I think it would reveal who she actually is. I guess we're in battle because I can't be bothered using Jedi swap. We'll do 3 dudes for once.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
Yep. Really sad, Sith. Sith are a bunch of idiots. Now, just imagine if the Sith didn't constantly fight each other and destroy their knowledge. Could have won. Maybe could have won, you know. But hey, the Sith weren't always the most smartest. The Sith were never intelligent enough not to destroy themselves. The cycle repeats over and over again. Like, just imagine this. Imagine the Sith didn't destroy each other and lose so much lore. Imagine how dangerous the Sith would have been. They would have been a threat. I think the Sith would have better Jedi if they had constantly fucking destroyed them. No, if their history and lore would constantly get destroyed, they constantly kept fighting each other, the Sith would have won. I actually believe the Sith would have won. But the Sith are fools, as they always are. Fucking arrogant. The Jedi are also arrogant. Ironic, no? I don't want to save and flows, why not? I just realised both the characters got left me are freaking armoured characters, so they're not going to be able to use force abilities. It's fine. Yeah, that. What's body? It's strength up because he's a lightsaber now. I don't know why I leveled up dexterity in him so much. I'm kind of dumb for doing that. Not gonna lie. Dexterity is not the most useful thing on it. I mean, it's useful on lightsaber characters, but strength's a lot more useful on lightsaber characters. Dexterity is best for blaster characters. Restricted by armor. Yeah, restricted by armor, restricted by armor. What's the police name? Cool to have an armor character anyway. 3 injuries useful for everyone. We'll do that. What do you mean I cannot do these selects, bro? Stunning restricted by armor. Interesting. Or stun would be restricted by armor, I guess not. I don't get why certain abilities are restricted by armor, other abilities aren't. Like, you have to use certain. I don't know. You think they would just ban range attacks outright together? Kind of weird. Okay, still another level, jeez. Oh, this guy's the same level as me. I'm pretty sure. Equation, why not? Guess stun droid, I suppose. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go and look at the tombs. Too bad the one thing KOTOR 1 actually does better is you can actually explore the tombs in KOTOR 1 over KOTOR 2. See, that's one thing KOTOR 1 does better. It's kind of, as I said at the start of the stream, it's kind of sad when people watch KOTOR 1 over KOTOR 2, even though KOTOR 2 is probably much, 90% of the things KOTOR 2 does is better than KOTOR 1, but I'll give it the tombs.
Lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Markaragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Yeah, very fucked up. Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan left Korriban, the Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
Okay. Cool. Right, let's go over here. Let's go on it. Oh, we're gonna go around. Right.
This was the tomb of Tulak Hord, known as the greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
He still is. Palpatine fanboys. Man, Palpatine fanboys fucking hate Tulak God. Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique.
I think he discovered the lightsaber form that wasn't discovered yet. That's why it was so powerful.
Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
That's what I think. I know some, as I said, some Palpatine fanboys like to make this argument. They're like, oh, the 7 lightsaber forms weren't discovered. They weren't all discovered during Tulak Horde's reign. There was only like 2 forms. There's nothing in the source material that backs up that. By the way, Palpatine fanboys. Because you know what Palpatine fanboys always used to say, fucking Sidious is the most powerful Sith ever.
The before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be.
I'll loot them in a minute. Let's go to the lithiums first. But it just annoys me, Palpatine fanboys, man. They don't really know anything about the lore. They watch the movies and they watch the TV shows and they claim to know everything about the lore. They say, oh, the Sidious is the most powerful Sith of all time. And if you're so fucking powerful, why did he get bet by Mace Windu? And he drew Yoda? And he barely fought any other... I mean, how many Jedi has he fought in his life? Maybe like 10?
This way leads to the tomb of a giant.
Congratulations.
A fierce Sith Lord.
You fought some of the worst Jedi ever.
Blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
Paul. But it's just a silly argument that people say Sidious is the most powerful Sith, because as I said, he only fought like 10 Jedi in his entire life. Also, a lot of people seem to forget that argue saying Sidious is the most powerful Sith. They seem to forget like the ancient Sith and the ancient Jedi like wore fucking battle armor, and they were constantly in war. So they were more used to battling and fighting compared to the Jedi of the Clone Wars. Like the Jedi of the Clone Wars were fighting fucking droids, and that was about it. I mean, fighting droids is a bit different compared to fighting Sith troopers, I'll say that. A droid's stupid. A Sith trooper is a person. And a person's a lot more dangerous than a droid. Tell me more.
A Junta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajunta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
You sound like you disapprove.
One who has fallen so far and done so much evil does not deserve redemption. In a way, such a turning from one's
I wonder if the dialogue
nature is
changes here if you go
a betrayal
say Revan was evil. No one is beneath the death of no one.
Perhaps, but redemption is a form of spiritual collapse, a fall few recover from.
What became of his blade?
Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did Ajunta Paul. That is only speculation, however. Where Revan wanders now is knowledge that only Revan holds.
Everyone's scared. There's some speculation that the guy that actually killed Ajunta Paul was actually Tulak Horde. Because obviously Ajunta Paul was the original Dark Lord of the Sith. He was the first Dark Lord of the Sith. There's some sources that claim that his sword failed him and when he had a fight with Tulak Horde. And that's how the Tulak Horde managed to beat him, but I don't think there's enough evidence to prove that he actually was one of the 12 members. There's only a speculation, some guy in a suit. There's no proof. But I don't know, maybe it is.
A half-breed who possessed tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force.
Tell me more.
Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
It looks like civil wars are common among the Sith.
Yes,
That's
it is the way
why
of
the Sith lose.
They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
So what happened between Shara and Kesh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow became Ragnos' successor.
Yeah, but Naga Sadow fucking fucked up the Sith, man. Like, that was that. He messed up the Sith so badly, though. Setting them back. Like, had Naga Shadow not invaded the Republic, and waited a few more decades, maybe Rakanaga's new.
Fool, you've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
These geek shit don't seem. What are the guardians?
Hissis are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened.
I wanted to
by
fight them anyway. I want the
exposure to
XP,
dark
so I'm not a
side.
fool.
As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hissis are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hissis as thralls to their will.
Oh, I wanted the XP, so she calls me a fool, but I actually want to fight these things.
More where that came from.
So I love weird looking animal.
More where that came from.
All that means before, so give me my guess. Calls me a fool. Well, I want to look the place. See, more XP. See, I'm getting XP. Like, I would be missing out on a few hundred, potentially a few thousand XP. So why would I not open that? Also, I'm kind of close to leveling up. Cool. If anything, I'm being pretty smart. Also, in a way, I'm saving lives. I'm clearing out the area, so if anybody comes down here in the future, I'm stopping them from getting ambushed, because I doubt other people probably want to loot the bodies as well. Let's see if these things are immune to Force.
Everyone, get more where that came from.
I think that is stuck low, so it does work on them. Yeah, I remember the creatures in KOTOR 1, there were certain creatures that were actually like immune to the Force. On this planet. Anyway, I knew I was close to leveling up. We get straight to 20 minutes and play. Maybe. $28. Alright. Would I want to level myself? Demolition and stealth. Awareness. Let's go with repair, security, and computer. They're actually really use good skills. What's guess we'll do this. What's barrier? Who knows if we even get enough levels? Level 36. We're not gonna get a level 50, man. Even with the XP mod, I mean, if I did every Bazak game let's say if I did every Berserk game, right, and I did every race, yeah, maybe we could get to mid-40s. It's kind of crazy, man. Like, I guess you'd have to... No, I guess in order to get to max level in this game, effectively, what you would have to do is you'd have to pick both. For every option that has a dark side option that gives you a bonus XP, you'd have to pick it, and vice versa for the light side option, without any glitches. I think that'd be the only legit way you can get to max level in this game without doing an XP glitch. So weird why they put 50. I don't know why they made 50 levels in this game. I think they should have made it 30 levels, I think, personally.
Where that came from?
KOTOR 1 had the... KOTOR 1 had the... KOTOR 2 has too many levels, but KOTOR 1 doesn't have enough levels.
Where that came from?
Like in the second game, in the first game, 20 I don't feel like with 20 levels you can do a really good build with 20 levels. I don't feel like it's enough levels to do a good build. But then KOTOR 2's got the opposite problem. There's too many levels. At least Obsidian learned in Fallout New Vegas to do only 30 levels in the base game. Then they added up to 50 levels when they added the DLCs in. Which I think is actually perfect. Because in Fallout New Vegas you can't get to level 30.
Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts to uncover relics of the ancients.
Fucking hungry. Tell me more.
The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine it was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protected secrets.
3.5 hours. Oh, of course.
Where that came from?
We're not actually super far off from the next level. It's quite awesome. Kind of weird, they got like the same amount of XP pretty much, or a little bit 400 difference. Or 500 difference. Something like that. In the next level. Yeah, for some reason this guy is 5 levels under him. I don't get that. How he's 5 levels under, I don't get that. I thought companions were meant to level up equally. Guess not. So it's hard enough to get me to level 50, never mind trying to get a companion to level 50. Oh, lovely, we got HK droids. Well, let's not touch the corpse, we'll get rid of these guys first.
Necessary observation. Annoying recitation.
Okay. I think these droids would give up by now.
Where that came from?
Systems failing. Yo. A construction kit. But hey, that's why I went to those HK droids first, because maybe someone would have died. We had to fight these things on top. I doubt it. We're pretty OP.
Where that came from?
Yeah, I think we're going to end soon, chat. Very soon. I think we're going to end it soon. Just because there's a decent amount of puzzles we have to solve when we get into the Korriban Temple, the Sith Academy. Got a lot of puzzles we need to solve, and that'll probably take more than half an hour, so maybe. I will see. Plus, I'm kind of getting that.
What's that stench?
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the academy before venturing into the cave.
Okay. Are these things gonna come out? Yep, they are. I don't know, trying to hold so. What the hell was running there? What the hell? I seen someone run away. Ah, it was that. It looked like a human. Come on. But these things are not used to it worse.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
They don't really matter anyway. They're kind of easy to kill, but they're immune to the Force. They are immune! But who needs the Force anyway? I mean, you got a dual wield lightsaber build. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. Aye, because there's like puzzles and that stuff in there. I'm not worried about puzzles, but we're near the 4-hour mark. We're like 3.5 hours. And it'll probably take us more than half an hour to solve that stuff in the room. So I think we'll end it here. So it's gonna be a wee while. It's gonna be 5 days. It's gonna be like 5 days before we do part 9. It'll be on the Wednesday next week, unless for some reason I stream on a Tuesday. But we're kind of getting towards the end of this game. Like next year, I reckon we're gonna finish off Korriban. Probably finish off. We'll probably end up completing Alderaan Part 2. Alderaan Part 2. Maybe. Alderaan Part 2 is actually quite long. Then the final stream, which it might be, Friday next week might be the final stream of this game. Potentially. It might be one more stream after that. Then we got to do the final act of the game, which the final act's actually quite lengthy as well, so who knows. Maybe. But I think we got at least two to three more streams left of this. That's what I reckon. We got 2 to 3 more streams left of this game. Then after that, we're going to be starting the Old Republic MMO. Obviously, for other playthrough wise, for the Still Alive series, we're doing that tomorrow. Still Alive series tomorrow. Which will be Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Still Alive on the PlayStation 3. We'll look at that tomorrow. Then on, I don't stream on Sundays. I take Sundays off. Then on the... What day will it be? My brain's just farted. You know, yeah, brain dead. We'll be starting the Halo Wars 2 DLCs. Halo Wars 2 DLCs, that's what we'll be doing next. Yeah. So we got the first DLC, which is quite short, not super long. Then we got the Flood DLC where you play as the Banish in it. Then after that, we'll be starting the final Red Faction game, which will be Red Faction Armadillo. And obviously, as I said, the KOTOR is... The Star Wars games are currently a long-term playthrough on the channel right now, so obviously we're going to be doing the MMO after this. So probably the MMO in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from... Yeah, but 2 weeks from now. Well, maybe a little bit less, give or take. We'll be starting the MMO, which means I'll have to buy an online fucking subscription. Just... I want to do the endgame shit. You pretty much need it. So that'll be interesting, and obviously after that, I've got a community poll if anybody wants to see all the long-term playthroughs we're doing for the first half of 2026. So obviously after we're done with the Old Republic MMO, which the Old Republic MMO is going to take a few months probably, at least a month or so. It's going to take a little while to do, because we're doing the base game and I'm going to do all the DLCs with one character. I might stop at the end of the DLCs, so I might do a little bit in game. I don't know, I've not made up my mind yet. Then after that, we're going to be doing Cyberpunk 2077 because that playthrough has been requested. Then after Cyberpunk, we're going to be doing next long playthrough after Cyberpunk will be the Far Cry series, which is going to take a little while. Then after the Far Cry series, we're doing Days Gone. Then we're doing Shadow of Mordor, and I think it's Shadow of War for long games. Obviously short games. Got plenty of short games. Obviously still got two Halo games to finish off. Two that's like Spartan Strike short. We need to do them. Yeah, we've still got a decent amount of games, that's all I'm going to say. I could talk for ages, but I'm just talking because I finished a little bit earlier today. But anyway, I've got nothing else to say, so that's pretty much the plan. For content, for at least the next few months, content-wise, of course. Obviously, we'll be moving to other games, the Still Alive series, once we're done with the Call of Duty Still Alive series. But anyway, I will see you all next time. Peace out, and